Hi guys, welcome. Good to see you again. Today we're doing the fifth discography video, I think the fifth. It's prompted by a trade I did with a friend of mine. He got a Amon-Ra CD from me and he gave me something really nice in return. First off, in the back is going to play Eternidad Solemne from Lluvia, Mexican band who is now located in America, I think. Yeah, really great record. I'm seeing these guys on Thursday. They're playing in the dark, so hearing these guys on Thursday, and really excited for that show. They have this record on tour now, Covered in Blood, but since they play Iceland 2 dates, and then that was this weekend, and then I think Germany, it will be gone, so don't get my hopes up, I guess. The band today is a black metal band, well-known black metal band. It is Watain. They've been going at it for almost 20 years now, and you either love them or hate them. There's a lot of people, they always get that true, not true debate going on. In my opinion, if you cover yourself in blood for 20 years and doing what you believe and making great music, true or not true is going out the window, I guess. So yeah, I love them to death ever since I discovered them. I don't think I ever had a jacket that didn't have a Watain patch on it. So yeah, there's no patches today because they're all on my jackets. I have, as usual with these discography shirts, cloth first, some pins, and then records, box sets, and stuff like that. Let's first start with this little jewel. This is the 10 years of Watain celebration pin. This is from '89 to 2008. So yeah, almost 20 years. And as you can see, it's the 10 years anniversary shield. I don't know where I got this. It's been a while. So that's the first thing. Then the shirts. There is this one. The Lawless Darkness Abomination shirt, and then tour dates on the back. This was from the American tour, so I picked this up. I think this was tour leftovers maybe. Yep, not spending too much time on the shirts. The second one is a European shirt, European tour shirt, that Holy Dead tour. And I saw them, oh, there are no dates, 2011. So yeah, this says World Death. Cool shirt. They always have cool designs, cool artwork. Last one is classic Lawless Darkness shirts with the artwork from the record. And on the back it has the rockers, Lawless Darkness, Watain. And then my favorite shirt is a white Lawless Black Metal Darkness, Raping God since '89, with a cool bass player on it. I forget the names, but it's like E and C and D. Yeah, so that were the shirts. Then let's show you the trade I did. He gave me a CD and I got this. This is the Zbilak. There's a guy who did it, and it's one of 13. It is black and gold screen print on parchment, and this is a die-hard edition. And I don't know if it's going to show up, but it's quite beautiful. It's really poorly framed, so it's not straight, but that happens with IKEA crappy ass frames. So yeah, Martin, thanks for the trades. You're crazy, but I'm happy, you're happy, so we're all happy. On to the records. First to drink. Let's see what I don't have at first, because it's not complete. The Rabbit Dead Curse is a reprint, a repress, so that's not the original. Then Ritual Macabre tape I don't have Essence of Black Purity 7-inch, the Diabolicum 7-inch split. I don't have the vinyl reissues because, well, and then Go Fuck Your Jewish God cassette and a Black Metal Sacrifice cassette, and then some promos that I am not interested in. So let's start off with the first thing, one tape. And this is Stellar Dissension Infernal in Budapest. This is on what record label? It's kind of bootleggy. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is from a gig in 2003. There's the J cards. In the back it has tank lists. And this is the second printing of this one out of... the first one was 100 copies, this is 92 copies, and this is number 41. There it is. And like I said, this is live in Budapest in 2003, so this is all from, I think, Casus Luciferi, maybe this was Sworn and Dark Out. No, so it's all Casus Luciferi and what came before that. So yeah, really cool tape. I missed the first pressing because that was sold out in a second, but they decided on a repress, which was fine by me. The tape's broken, or the shell's broken, but anyway. Stellar Dissension. Good sounding live tape. Then two 7-inches. This is the Reaping Dead 7-inch. This is on a picture disc. Like all the Watain 7-inches. Picture disc has this guy with a synth, and then the back is the Unholy Threesome. This is on Seasons of Mist, and this is from Reaping Dead. It's 2010. It comes with a card, Reaping Dead, and then Chains of Dead, a cover by Dead SS. And this was a 7-inch from the Lawless Darkness, that preceded the Lawless Darkness record. It came with this sticker, for Reaping Dead, with the Reaper. Then the next 7-inch is All That May Bleed, and is the B-side, yes. Play with the Devil, originally written by Taiwas, and this is on Century Media. There is a temple on the front, and then the back is this. Now this is kind of a curious one because I had two, and then I mixed them all together. So this has a lot of shit that's not supposed to be on here because this was the maybe the clear version, I guess. But then I checked and I have the picture disc in here. So it's just a black sleeve, and then the artwork again, and then the guys on the back. There is a promo sleeve for some shirts you can order, and then there is a lyrics sheet sticker, again on that silver, and another sticker that says "Beware Watain the Wild Hunt." Yeah, that's true. This was the 7-inch preceding the Wild Hunt record. So nice little package. Then onto the records. Rabbit Dead Curse, like I said, this is not an original one. Seasons of Mist did a repress 2012 maybe? I don't know. First Watain album from 2000. The original LP version was released in 1,000 copies on gatefold vinyl by End of All Life. So yeah, this is the vinyl reissue. All the records were reissued around the time the Wild Hunt came out. Sorry. Nice gatefolds. I don't know if the original is a gatefold. I never seen it because it's way too expensive. The hype sticker is still on there. It's just on black with pretty standard inner labels. And the reissues didn't come with extra stuff like yeah, there's no inserts or anything. So Rabbit Dead Curse, the first full length from them. That was still pretty much just underground black metal on Uppsala. Nicely done reissue. For the lack of stuff in there, it's a really nice issue. Then Casus Luciferi. This is the original one, and this is on NET, but no way of Diabolic or something like that. I'm not sure. So yeah, Casus Luciferi. Great album. Their second full length. This I like very much. The Triangle of Snakes. It's a little beat up, but whatever. Let's see what's in here. There is the record on black, and it's just the center labels are a detail of the snake pile. And this comes with bootleg. I bought this on Discogs, and I can't remember what was wrong with it, but I had a real hard conversation with the guy about, I don't think the poster is in here or something like that. Drawings and lyrics. More snakes. Yeah, pretty standard. But it's cool to have something like this in here. I think the poster is missing from this one. Maybe it was the full artwork or something like that. But yeah. I started listening to them, I think around the time or just before Lawless Darkness came out. So I had to get some stuff on Discogs, like everyone does. This is Sworn to the Dark on Norma Evangelium Diabolic. There you go. They read it in full. This is an original copy. Sworn to the Dark, No Return. And this was their kind of breakthrough, because when in an interview with Eric, he said around the time that Sworn to the Dark came out, that was when they started getting attention from all over the world and press and stuff like that. It's a cool little gatefold. And then what's in here? A lot more. There is just the Trident center labels with the sun. There is a big ass poster, which is really nice. Simple but nice. So that's Ricket. And then there is the Wolf in the Flame Sun. Wolves in the Flame Sun. And then another booklet. Love this one too. Cross with the goat's snake coiled around it. Very cool artwork with the blood red, black and white. Some nice pictures. Black Metal Militia to the death. So if you don't know them, they're a black metal band from Sweden, from Uppsala. And they play a really accessible style of black metal. It's, I wouldn't say commercial, but it's, there is a sound to it that can appeal to more people than like a band like Luia or Sortilegia or stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe it's the production. I don't know. There is something like how Ghost is pop music. I'm not saying this is pop music, but there is maybe more structure in there or something like that that makes it easier to listen to than underground black metal, or I don't know. Just listen to it. This is, I guess, my favorite record by them, which is, I think, a lot of people's. They're all good, you know. If you're trying to be down with the cause, I guess you pick the early records and stuff like that. But I really like this one, from the artwork to the songs on here. This was when I got to know him, so maybe that's playing more into it. This is Lawless Darkness. This is a triple gatefold, so it has a die cut eye with a Marstrom, then folds open like this. There is a booklet in here with, again, photos, lyrics, pictures, sigils, and then it is a double record. I'm not going to get them both out, just on black. Once again on Norma Evangelium Diaboli, so it's always the same label. There is nothing in here. Is there a booklet? Well, there's a booklet attached, but there should be a giant poster, of course. And this is really giant. I'm not even sure how to hold it properly. Nah, this is tough. So yeah, try and get this framed. Lawless Darkness. Cool poster. Very unrelated to the artwork, but very nice. Yeah, I don't know if the repress of this record just came like the Rabid Dead Curse. They were all very standard issued. Not much going on, but this is a really beautiful made record. Not sure how much production cost this had, but must have been quite expensive to get all that out. So yeah, here we go. We're back, track list. Almost through it, I hope I can do this in one take. Then some bootlegs of sorts and some live stuff. This is an official bootleg-esque. This is a, how should I say it? A promo copy or something from the Wild Hunt from 2013. This is 166 out of 500. And this was the American version that was only sold at Vacation Records, I think, in Los Angeles. And there was no way I was getting this. But then a friend of mine happened to be there, and he went to Vacation Records. The guy didn't have any, but he sold his copy because he had just a regular one and wasn't in need of this one. So yeah, I got really lucky. This is from a guy working at Vacation Records at the time. Not much on here. This is just white instead of black. So yeah, this was a promo copy, a USA edition, and you can get it. And you can get this on Discogs, I think, still for a fair price, or somewhat fair price. But like I said, yeah, there's not much artwork. There's just the sigils, or the little logos they did for the Wild Hunt. Then there is a tribute to Battery. This was sold on their site, Wolfware, last year, and this is a live gig they did, let me see, in 2010, 5th of June. And this was a tribute to Battery, but a tribute to Quarton, the singer, more aptly put. This is 192 out of 1300. This is long gone by now, I guess. It was on the site for a long time. There is a poster, of course. Cool artwork with their flag and the flag of Bathory. And then there's a serpent in every Eden. There is a explanation telling what they are doing here. And then there's picture sleeve with Kortland's father, who was there. Matching tattoos, the whole 9 yards. Black, standard. Cool little record, cool live documents to have from them. So yeah, tribute live album, and they don't have a lot of live albums that I know of. A lot of bootlegs maybe, but not just. Let's switch to B or double A. Then Almost True. This is even weirder bootleg. This is a record they confiscated. This is this from South America somewhere, but I'm 100% sure. It is just a white sleeve, just a white cardboard. They confiscated it and then they sold it to on their site, and this is limited to 300. It says Brazil here, or Brazilian logo. This is 295 out of 300. This is hand numbered, I guess, by the dude in Brazil. Okay, it says, by supporting black metal, you support the glorification of rape, incest, war, murder, drugs, oppression, fascism, and corruption, etc. Think twice before buying this divine piece of art. Well, it didn't say that when I bought it. Then, this is from 2010, live in East Germany, second to last concert before the release of Sworn to the Dark. So this is around the time the tape came out. This is I guess this had to be glued on the cover. That was the entire thing. Reds, logos, so nothing much there. Drink. Then the two last pieces I have, unless I'm forgetting something. This is the Watain Black Metal Militia Opus Diaboli box. And this was, again, live records on their then label, His Master's Voice. Opus Diaboli is the commemoration of Watain's 13-year anniversary visual audio documentation of ceremonial concert, performance, and the long years of physical, intellectual, and spiritual work leading up to it. Yada yada yada. Like you see, nice little box set, the wolf. And this came also as just a double DVD, standard double DVD. This contains the Opus Diaboli DVD live album on double CD, double EP, exclusive photo book documenting the first 13 years of Watain. Let's just get out what's in here. Your copy is number 290 out of 1000. 5 autographs, white. Then some postcards that were in it, some movie posters, Ritual. Then the book, which is quite nice. Like you see, 1998 to 2011, and it has a lot of the cool pictures in here. There is a picture from Belgium where they are stranded beside the road on their cycles. Yeah, I don't know, man. How can you say they don't believe in what they do? I don't know. This is the way. Temporary setback on the way to walking. Love this picture. Just along the side of the road. And then in the back it has this extensive touring schedule, so you can see all the shows you missed or went to. So yeah, cool booklet. Then there is a double live record from the show. And does it say it's recorded in Stockholm for November 2011. So yeah, this ABCD. And then it has the DVD and the double CD in there. So that's quite a nice package. And these weren't incredibly expensive, these box sets. So when you are lucky enough to get them from the first glance. Now this is the beast. This is the Wild Hunt box set, and this is still available, so it's not that limited, I guess. Nothing on the back. It is really nice. It's a cloth bound box with a gold foil print on there. The inside, and this is everything that's in it. Deluxe box set containing the Wild Hunt Media Book CD, Deluxe gatefolds, 180 gram red vinyl, 1 poster, postcards, woven altar cloths, metal pin, a 7-inch, 2 7-inches, I'm sorry, and then a signed card, signed autograph card exclusively available in this box, and then the track list. So yeah, Wild Hunt. Here is the card depicting the limitation, -144 out of 2000. This is the altar cloth. I haven't found a use for it yet. It's just a purple and white. Very nice. It's this design, the cover design. So yeah. My altar is not yet finished, so no use for that for now. This is the album. The artwork as it was intended. Not the white one or something like that. The back. And then, once again, really cool artwork by Dyskography. No, it's glued in. So it has this center flap in the middle for the lyrics, and then the biggest indoor Roman cathedral. The records, like I said, are red. And maybe the box available right now is not the red edition. I'm not sure. And that is some CM distro. Commercial stuff. And there's nothing in the records. But then yeah, there's the poster of the inner gatefold with the big Watain logo. It folds out one more, but my back hurts from all this poster shit. Then there are 2 7-inches, When Stars No More Shine, and 11. Really nicely done. And then this is the bottom of the box. It's the media book, and then the postcards. And then there is this cool little Watain militia pin. So yeah, that was it. That's all I have. And it's quite enough for now. I'm not paying $500 for some 7-inch. So yeah, this was Watain. I hope you liked it. Next up will be a new collection, hopefully with the Uvia blood soaked. Guys, bye.